Hi, my name is Katie at KatieMFitness, and today I have a chair workout. It's going to be cardio in the chair. I do have a ball that I'm going to use today, but as always, equipment is optional. Let's go ahead and have a seat in the chair. Make sure you're sitting up toward the front part of the chair. Pull your belly button in. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and reach up. And exhale down. Let's do that again. A big stretch and reach up and exhale down. All right, we're going to start off with a little stretch here. We're going to turn in the chair, take that outside leg back. We're going to bend the knee in, and then we're going to push it back. We're going to bend it in and push. We're going to add an arm along with this. So we're just going to have a quick warm up here. One more. And bring your feet together. Let's come around to the front. Let's do some heel taps and arm curls. And then we're going to go to the other side with that same stretch. Four more. 3, 2, 1. And big step to this side. Take that outside leg back. And we're going to bend and stretch it straighten. And we're going to move the arm along with that. Do some arm curls here. Two more. Last one. And step your feet together. Let's come back to the front. We're going to do some heel taps, but this time we're going to swim the arms. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe your feet out and in. Out and in. Hope everybody's having a great day today. This time we're going to hold out and we're going to reach and reach. We're going to keep alternating the reaches here. One side, then the other. Are you sitting up tall? Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe your feet in. And let's march in place. Roll those shoulders back. And forward. And hold that down. Let's do some heel raises and toe raises. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Warm up through the wrists here. And circle the other way. And relax that down. Inhale up. And exhale. All right, that is it for the warm-up. Grab a drink if you need a drink. And then we're going to go ahead and start out with the ball if you have the ball. So we're going to do some heel taps and rainbow arms with the ball. Now, if you don't have the ball, you can still go through the motion. If you have your ball, don't just hold it there, but squeeze in with your fingers. One more, and circle the other way. Remember, squeeze that ball. Four, 3, 2, and 1. March here. March it out. Relax those hands. All right, get ready because we're going to squeeze again. So squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Squeeze that ball out. and then relax in. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. You can feel that working through the muscles in your hands and your forearms. You might even feel that a little in your chest too. It's great to add variety to your workouts. So even though we're not lifting weights, we're still doing something good, still working on our body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that down. We're going to kick it out. Kick, kick, kick. You can add that ball. Now, anytime you feel like you need to set the ball down, go ahead and do that. You can alternate. Work on your coordination here. Now, if you need to, slow it down. So this is why I use a small ball today. Now, if you don't have a small ball, it's okay. Maybe instead just squeeze one hand. Think about squeezing opposite hand, relaxing that one. And then the next time, squeeze and relax the other hand. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's set our ball down for just a minute, but we're going to pick it right back up. Circle through your wrists if you need to, and circle the other way. And relax that down. Let's do the arms up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. All right, let's pick that ball up again. And we're going to V-step, in, V-step, in. So we're kind of circling that ball around with the V-step. Remember, squeeze that ball. And speed it up if you want to. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in. We're going to take it overhead and down. So we're going to circle. So we're going to bring it up and forward and down. So sort of like a circle here. Let's do some knee raises. Squeeze that ball. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that ball center. We're going to hold the feet down. We're going to twist, center, twist, center. So alternate those sides. So right, center, left, center. Squeeze that ball. Hang in there. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's set that ball down. Grab another drink, and we are going to stand up after this. All right, so we're going to come up to the side of the chair here. Let's just start with the march in place. We're going to add a little kick. So kick it out. Kick, kick, kick. Add the arm if you want to. All right, so if you're standing behind your chair, you can kick it out to the side, or little kicks if you can kick under the chair. Don't know if you can see my feet, but kicking under the chair. I'm going to stay over here to the side. I'm going to keep one hand on the chair, but you do what you need to do. All right, we're going to take this to heel taps. Now, heel taps are a good modification if you don't want to do the kick. So heel taps are always a good modification for that. You can add in the arms here. You can speed the arms up or slow it down. So those are options. I'm going to speed it up here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. We're going to bring one foot forward and one foot back. So we're going to do toes and heels. So rocking motion here, toes and heels. Now I'm always kind of standing out to the side of my chair, but by all means, if you need to be behind your chair, if you feel better behind the chair, go right ahead. But I'm going to stand out to the side here. And I love these chair works out because they're great if you're an active senior. They're great maybe if you're recovering from an injury or for any reason you have restrictions or limited mobility. They're also really great for beginners. So everybody starts at a different spot. So this might be too easy for some beginners who are starting their fitness journey. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and march. But it might be a perfect place to begin for somebody else who is starting a fitness journey. So let's step touch on this side. Now, if you want to, you can add the arms. Now, we didn't step touch on the other side. So if you want to, you can split the arm movement up. I know for some people that just drives them crazy if they don't get to split it up. Even, movements like this. So, all right, back to that march in place. All right, we're going to take this into heel taps. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap, tap. I'm going to slide this over just a little bit. Keep tapping, and tap, tap, tap. And again, you can slow it down with the arm, or you can speed it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, march here. There's lots of reasons why somebody might be prohibited in standing type workouts. So I like these chair workouts because they're just, really good. All right, we're going to take 1 foot forward, tap the heel and toes. Heel and toes. Heel and toes. And speed it up if you want to. Now, if you want to make this harder, you can do a knee and a leg curl. Knee and a leg curl, or you can do a knee and a tap, or a heel and a leg curl. Two more. Last one. And march here. Taking a deep breath, inhale up and exhale. Do that again. Inhale up and exhale. All right, go ahead and have a seat in your chair. We're going to do some squats. Those are really good for getting the heart rate up. So hands can be across the shoulders, and stand and tap the chair, stand, and then come all the way down, rest in the chair. So hands can be on the shoulders, hands can be on the thighs, wherever it's comfortable for you to place your hands. All right, here we go. So we're going to stand and tap, or stand and sit. So press through the heels. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring those arms overhead. Exhale during that push. So push yourself up and lower down with control. So push and lower. 3, 2, and last one, and set that down. All right, we're going to start back with some toe taps. So we're going to extend the legs out for a kick. All right, so we're going to put our hands up behind the head, lengthen through the spine, and extend out. Tap the toes if you can, or tap at the knee or the shin, wherever you feel comfortable reaching. But keep that spine nice and long. Now, you don't even have to touch your leg. You can go through the motion. You don't even have to touch your leg. So with these workouts, you really can make them fit wherever you are. I'm going to turn sideways here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that down. March here. All right, so we're going to put those last 2 exercises that we did, we're going to put them together. So we're going to stand, sit, kick, kick. Stand, sit, kick, kick. Now again, put your hands wherever it is comfortable for you to put on. It doesn't have to look like me. Stand, sit, kick, kick. Stand, you're doing great. Sit, kick, kick. It's a fun little combo here. Two more. Last one. And kick, kick. All right, grab a drink and then grab your ball. We're going to use that again. All right, so this time we're going to place it between the knees. We're going to squeeze and we're going to do little marches, little march. So position that ball just so there so you can march in place, and it's going to be little. We don't want that ball to pop out. So we're going to march, march. Now, do whatever you want to do with the arms. Could be curls. You can just swing them. You can punch. Are you sitting up straight? Sitting up tall? Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. 4 more. 2 and 1. Hold it down and just squeeze that ball. We're going to take the arms up and down and across and across. So arms up and down, across, across. Squeeze that ball, pull that belly button in toward your spine. Across and across. Squeeze that ball up, down. Exhale, exhale. Find a good breathing pattern. I'll make suggestions, but you don't always have to follow my suggestions. But find a good breathing pattern for your movement, something that goes with the rhythm of how you're moving. So you can move faster than me, you can move slower than me. Squeeze that ball. Last one, and across and across. All right, set that ball down. Actually, you know what? Don't set it down. Put it behind your back, and let's scoot back into the chair. Let's scoot back. We're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to press into the ball and relax. So let me turn my chair. So you're going to put that ball in the chair, so in that smaller part of your back. And we're going to hang on to the chair. We're going to push into the ball and relax. So push and relax. Now you should feel that in your abdominal muscles. So push and relax. Push and relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Just hold it there and take that side to side. Give yourself a little massage with the ball. And relax. And put that ball down. I'm going to turn my chair back here to the front. And march here. All right, we're going to do another little combo. So V-step, in, kick, kick. So out, in, kick, kick. Out, in, kick, kick. Out, in, kick, and kick. Slow it down if you need to. Pull that belly button in toward your spine. Relax your shoulders. Sit up straight. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And march wide. We're going to do another combo here. I'm sorry, march, not march wide, but that is what we're going to do next. So we're going to take it out, reach, and reach. Bring it in, out, reach, reach. Now, you can go here, reach, reach, or you can go one at a time, reach, and reach. So in, out, reach, reach, or out, reach, reach. Now you can always alternate between those two options. So you'll probably want to sit back in your chair for this, whichever one you feel comfortable with. If you need that support to reach, then just go one arm at a time. Now you can always go out, in, reach, reach, or both hands twice. So those are your options. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Bring that back to the center. And we're going to jump rope. Tap those heels on the floor. Or you can lift one foot up at a time. Or both feet. And cross. Cross. Alternate that arm on top. You can always go one heel at a time. Cross. Alternate that arm on top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March here. March it out wide. Bring it in. Tap it out. Heel taps. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right, without the ball, we're not going to use the ball this time. This would be a modification if you don't have any equipment. So instead of squeezing a ball between your knees, you can just squeeze your knees together. We're going to reach, across, up and down, up and down. So reach, up and up. Reach, up and up. Reach, pull that belly button in toward your spine. Relax the shoulders, sit up straight, and press your knees together. Press. One more, we're going to keep the knees like this. And we're going to push and open. So like you're got resistance, so push and open. So push and then push back. So push, then open, push back. So think about squeezing something, pushing against resistance. One more to the front, one more to the back, and march here. Relax those legs. Inhale up and exhale. We're going to circle a leg out and in. So out and in, out and in. Now you can go lead with the knee. I think I'm messing myself up here. I'm overthinking it. All right, let's go knee up and out, knee up and in, knee up and out, knee up and in. It doesn't have to be a big motion here. 2 more. Last one. And relax. All right, let's swim the arms. We're going to hold the legs down. We're going to try to bring the heart rate down. If your heart rate got up, I hope it did. I hope this class served its purpose for you today. And we're going to cool down here. So some slower movements. And we're going to stretch. All right, this time let's reach out, grab the chair, lean into the stretch here. Lengthen through your spine. Pull those shoulder blades together and lift your chest out. And relax that back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Other side. And back to the center, chin to your chest. So don't round the shoulders here, don't round the back. You still want to sit up nice and straight. It's just the chin that's moving. So movement, the bending is coming only through the neck. And bring your chin up. Interlock your fingers and turn palms out if you can. If you cannot, just interlock the fingers and stretch your arms out. Tuck your chin to your chest. And reach that up tall. And just hold this here. Feel that length through the sides, through your back. And relax that down. Wiggle through your fingers. Take your pointer finger and circle across your thumb and middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. And then we're going to tap pinky. Tap the ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, and stretch those fingers out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. Circle through your wrists. Circle the other way. Extend those arms out. Palms down, fingers down. And fingers up. And we're going to count. Extend those fingers. 2. Reach those through the fingertips. 3. 4. Reach through the fingertips. And 5. And relax that down. Let's extend one leg out and exhale forward over that leg. Pull those toes back towards your shin. If you would like to, you can use your hand to assist that flexion. And relax it back and lift your leg. Circle through your ankle. And circle the other way. And wiggle through your toes. Extend the other leg out and cross at the ankles and exhale forward. Inhale back. And we're going to slide that ankle up over the knee. Exhale forward. And relax. Let's take that other leg and extend out. Exhale over the leg. Flex those toes back toward the lower leg, toward the shin. Just relax into each one of your stretches. And lift your leg up. Circle through your ankle. Now, even though we're stretching, you still want to think about good posture. Spine is long. Sitting up straight. Wiggle through your toes. Extend the other leg out. Cross at the ankles. Hang on to your chair. Exhale forward. And inhale, slide that ankle up over the opposite knee. Exhale over your leg. And relax. Step it out to the side. Take that leg back. And circle through your arms. So really reach back with that leg. Circle the other way. And bring your feet together. Let's go to the other side. And circle the other way. right, bring your feet together. Let's come back to the front. Take one arm across the body. And the other side. And relax that down. All right, this is it. Taking a deep breath. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach, and exhale. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I will see you the next time.